there everybody, this is Drunk Goomba 1645. Welcome back to more Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. This is actually my second recording attempt. Yesterday, the day prior, well actually, it was more like a few days ago. It happened Wednesday, I'll say that. Basically what happened on Wednesday was I tried to record this game and, well, during the recording, my antivirus decided to say, it decided to pop in and give me a nice warm hello. It's like, hey there, buddy. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna do a stupid goddamn freaking background scan on you and ruin your freaking recording and ruin your life. Isn't it great? Well, you wanna know my response to that? Well, it's actually pretty calming. Take a listen.
I hate you guys! Go away!
Yeah, you pretty much get it. That is pretty much what described my anger. In every freaking way. My God. I mean, sure, it was only like an hour, and I only completed one world, which was this. But, still, I hate the fact that the hour got freaking wasted. Because of the recording failure and Norton antivirus decided to say, F you, buddy. I'm gonna ruin everything and ruin your life. Ugh. Man, I really wanted to get that out of my system. And to tell the truth, I kind of find it like a blessing in disguise in a sense. I don't know where this is going, so I'm kind of going to stop right there. And of course, I'm going to get hit by a freaking Waddle Dee and have all my hopes and dreams put to rest. And in a bad way. Alright, got a bronze medal despite me failing. I did talk about a couple of things during my last recording session, and one of those things happened to do with the rant I wanted to talk about with Cosmic Panda. For those of you who don't know, Cosmic Panda is a feature that YouTube is offering right now for you to test out. Basically, it allows you a different viewpoint of how to view videos and also how to view and edit channels. One little thing, though, I can pretty much say this alongside everyone else by saying the thing freaking sucks. It really, really does. The reason why it sucks so hard is because, well, it just takes away the customization and creativity which the users can actually, do with their channels. Seriously, that's just mean and bull. It really is. Well, Cosmic Panda isn't all bad. It does suck for the most part. The part that doesn't suck is actually viewing the videos themselves. I like the fact that you have additional sizes that you can change the video to, instead of having the standard 2 sizes, from, a small screen of what you're used to watching, a large screen, and then the full screen itself. I wanted to say something else. What was it? Well, another nice feature about the Cosmic Panda, and this still applies with video viewing, is that the channel avatars of whoever leaves a comment on the video, their avatar is actually there. So, that again is a very nice feature. Unfortunately, knowing YouTube, they're going to force us to use Cosmic Panda. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but I know sometime down the road, most possibly during the year 2012, don't quote me on that, yeah, they're gonna force us to use it. Like they forced us to use the other channel layouts that they've given us in the past. Again, I don't like the fact that they're taking away the customization and stuff for the Cosmic Panda portion, but at least it's not all bad, but the channels do suck. One thing I do want to say right now to YouTube, before you force us to use Cosmic Panda for good, one thing I want to say right now is leave the channels alone. They are perfectly fine the way they are. If you're gonna force us to change the way we view videos and playlists, that's fine. Just leave the channels exactly the way they are. Seriously. You know, it's just a waste of time just to fix something that isn't broken. Man. I know a lot of people are going to be pissed once the changes are going to be made. I'm sorry to say, but that's just the way it is. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. Cosmic Panda is going to happen eventually. Also, don't forget to grab this, otherwise you may be screwed upon getting this treasure. And I keep failing. I mean, I got this right on the first try of my previous recording attempt, but thankfully I didn't have too much trouble this time. Here's a little something interesting. Whenever you're swimming underwater and stuff, you can actually swim against currents. And you can actually do so by pushing the 2 button repeatedly when swimming at a particular direction within a certain current. However, you cannot swim through all currents. Keep this in mind, especially when you're exploring throughout this entire freaking world. Because Waterland, yeah, you're gonna do a lot of swimming. Blah blah blah, I know, rooms have fun, blah blah blah, go away. Alright, let's throw this down again for me, first time for you. Unless you watched another Let's Play of the game. I mean, I don't have any doubts. You know what I mean? A lot of people have already LP'd this game. Okay, maybe not very many, but still a good number. And they all have more views than I do, which is sad. Well, speaking upon this subject, I have noticed that some people are actually watching some of my older Let's Plays that I've done, primarily pointing at Sonic Colors. I noticed that at least one person's leaving a comment on some of the videos at the very least, and is also leaving feedback. Also, I missed this treasure on my first run. Don't forget to destroy those blocks, get this treasure, and there you go. Jellyfish Light. Pretty interesting. Like I was saying, I really appreciate whoever is leaving me feedback, and thank you for telling me how I can improve upon myself. I like the fact that people can actually do that, and some people actually are leaving me positive feedback and just feedback of what I can improve, whether, yeah. They can even tell me if I misspelled something or did something wrong. I know one person in one of my Ace Combat 6 videos, primarily pointing at the final mission, yeah, the person corrected me upon the spelling mistake of Estevakia. It was actually spelled differently, so I thanked the person and I corrected the mistake instantly. So if you noticed any spelling errors within the description, feel free to speak up and say something to me. Seriously. I'm not gonna bite. It just depends on what kind of comment you leave me. And by that, I just simply mean, you know, if you leave a nice comment, I like it. And if you just plain insult me, say I'm retarded for absolutely no reason at all, then of course I'm gonna hate you. Well, not necessarily hate you, but maybe possibly blocking you. But it just depends on how many times you say it. And really how the comment is displayed. These weird barnacle things, or whatever they are, actually I think they're called reefs. I don't know. These can only be destroyed by throwing other enemies at it. There's no other way to destroy them. And also, throughout this world, we'll be using a brand new transformation ability, and that is Dolphin Kirby. I actually had quite a bit of fun actually relearning the controls and how to actually do things, and using the play mechanic. Yeah, you can actually play whenever... I'll explain it a little bit more when we have to get to... I'll explain later. To jump higher out of water, just swim as fast as you can, push 1 immediately, and you'll jump slightly higher. You can also push the 2 button when you're in the air to do the same sort of thing, but I don't know which is better. Feel free to experiment for yourself. Also, whenever you're swimming through hoops as a Dolphin Kirby, you'll earn some additional beads. So keep this in mind when you're swimming around. And also, another thing, Dolphin Kirby can also swim through currents a lot better than you can on your own. So those hard to reach areas and certain currents, like the freaking waterfall, which would be impossible for you to swim through, unless you either have a turbo controller or if you hacked the game, which I wouldn't be surprised if you did. But if you happen to... I don't know. I have no idea where I was going with this. And also you can get through here just by pushing the 1 button repeatedly and going through that freaking current. It's not too hard to do, as demonstrated. What else do I have to talk about? Well, don't get caught in those reefs, or whatever the hell they are, because, well, they'll drag you down to the thorns on top of their heads, and it'll count as a hit. Well, here's the CD per level. Let's swim up and get it. After I figure out the right altitude and speed, and there we go. We got the CD for the level, which I'm really happy for. Whenever you jump into the air on an angle, just push the 2 button and you'll be able to actually fly a little bit further. By fly, I obviously mean just simply jump a little bit further. Damn it, I didn't want to get caught by you. By the way, there's absolutely no way to escape. Once you're caught, you're caught. Seriously, you're just plain screwed. Well, here is where the play mechanic comes in. Obviously, you see these balls floating on the surface. Just push and hold the 2 button to balance the ball onto your nose. And, well, one of the balls actually holds the treasure, so there we go. Like I was saying, push and hold the 2 button to balance the ball on your nose, and push the D-pad either left or right to give Kirby a little bit of... well, no. Kirby actually moves on his own, believe it or not, whenever you're holding a ball. But, yeah, push left or right to change directions, and you're good to go. And that is basically Dolphin Kirby in a nutshell. At least that's how I can explain it best. I hope my explanation was good enough. So, with that, we are finished with this level. I think. Did I miss any treasures? I didn't check the treasure list. Dang it. I hope I got all 3. I think I got all 3, didn't I? Let's find out now, shall we? Yep, I got all 3. Thank freaking Lord. Let us be on our way.